Pickle
Fucking
purveyor.
pickle puss.
Pickle puss over here. Yeah, I like pickles.
Okay.
McClure's makes a spicy pickle that I really
can
love.
only imagine how the stash will be inundated with pickle platters addressed to you.
It would be nice,
Yeah.
but they'll never know when it's going to
Do they go
come.
bad, pickles?
No, but I'm just worried about you. I mean, a pickle platter surely goes bad.
Yeah, like
You
the
guys got that?
whole stash reeking of pickles.
No, where you going?
Watch out, you stepped in it.
Where you going?
You stepped in it. We're doing a little reporting here.
Stepped in it. How come you pulled me this way?
We're doing it.
So-
What's that? No, it's okay. It's fine.
Fifth time is the charm.
I'm taking a picture.
Okay. All right, I'll be back.
As long as we're not filming, I'm happy. We're watching
Okay.
a stupid show. Yeah, cool. Don't hit me. Don't call it stupid. This is him. He goes, we're watching a stupid show. This guy.
Yeah. That's a
Oh,
song.
what's in there? Keith? Yeah. I'm Brian. How are you?
Hey, Keith, where's the magazine
Come here.
stand? Where's the magazine stand?
All right, so two things within that clip. Walt feverishly searching for the magazine stand and Q being assaulted by some. How annoying is it that someone feels because they've seen you on TV that they can get physical with you? Like the girl who jumped on your back or...
Yeah, that was bad. This guy, I mean, he hit me pretty... He just ran up and like sledgehammered my arm.
What's wrong with someone that
I
do
don't know.
that shit?
It makes no sense. And then you hear him say like 5 times, "Oh, you stepped in it. You stepped in it. You stepped in it." That was his joke.
That was his...
He was trying to do that to me, so I would look down and be like, "Step in what? Gotcha." And I never did it. I never gave it to him.
You're not the only fucking impractical joker at the Collingswood auction that day.
But then he did it to other people to show me how funny the joke is. And people were just like, what?
So we can expect to see that season 9.
I can almost guarantee you're going to see that in season 8. I'll put that somewhere. But it was just like, he really loved that joke. And then he's like, he hits me and he says, "I've seen your stupid show." And I'm like, well,
They definitely thought that the Impractical Jokers were at the flea market right there, right?
maybe, but if you think we're shooting there, then why the fuck are you running up to us calling attention? Like, it makes no sense.
Because he's got a personality.
Oh, boy,
He's got a shine.
Oh,
That was Keith.
Keith.
Yeah,
We
that was
hear
Keith.
more about Keith later.
We'll hear more about Keith.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was an odd guy, Keith. I don't. He was an odd guy.
I think irritating is the word you're looking for.
Yeah, I didn't appreciate getting hit. I just don't even understand what's the goal of going up to someone and be like, "You're on that stupid show." Like, what is the goal? Like, what?
I guess he wants to say he's not a star fucker.
But all you have to do is not say anything at all.
Yeah. Yeah, like if you wouldn't know either way.
Right. Like I don't get what the thing is. Like, just don't say anything. And I know you're not a star fucker. But I mean, to attempt a lame joke multiple times, assault me, and then attempt to insult me, I didn't understand the approach.
But you kept about your good nature.
What am I gonna do? This is my life.
Did you hear his tone though?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I don't think the common
It was
person would
restrained.
realize that your attitude went down a couple decibels. You definitely changed, but to the layman,
Yeah, I've gotten good.
like you were still good natured. They would feel.
I've gotten good at suffering fools. That's pretty much all I do every time I step out of my fucking house.
Yeah, that tone of voice was one step away from Brad. You still have that machete.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? It'll all be over soon.
Won't be long now.
Won't be long. A few more seasons.
The Keiths of the world in the rear view.
We're going to redeem you, Keith.
Oh, right here.
Keith, we're going to redeem you. Get in here.
Come here.
We're here with my new friend, Keith. You work here?
Yeah.
What do you do?
I own the cell phone store over here.
Fucking love it. I love it.
What
We got
store?
it. We're in.
Smoke shop.
Let's go look at
Let's
it.
go look at it, bud.
Stand.
You're lucky Q didn't buy his taser already.
We all get some stuff.
So Keith owns multiple stands runs multiple stands at the Collingswood auction.
Right.
Smoke shop
Yeah.
and cell phone.
Cell
shop,
phone.
which
Titan
is,
of industry.
I mean, a lot of people have cell phones. A lot of people do drugs.
Yeah.
You would think that that's a pretty poppin' stand, right?
They were selling Jay and Silent Bob bongs.
Yeah.
Did
Well,
you-
water pipes.
Water pipe. Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
I think when it's his, he gets
Tobacco pipes or whatever the fuck you need to call them.
I wonder if that fell off a truck, or did he order that?
He had to order that
Yeah.
one, yeah, from the manufacturer.
How inane a world is it that it's like the loophole? If you call it this, you can sell it. If you call it that, you're going to jail.
We all know.
It's so fucking dumb. It's unbelievable.
Now, do you think selling like a smoke shop stand is more alluring to when you're out and about with people your own age, like Keith, rather than selling like pickles?
I don't think anybody hangs out with me.
Yeah, that's what we eventually learn. It seems like that's not a decision many people have to make.
It was weird because later on, it's like we'll get to it, but I just want people to know now going into it. Like nobody was shy about going on record about Keith.
No.
Multiple people unconnected to each other.
Yeah.
Did not like Keith.
Yeah, like when he's brought up, they're like in solidarity about their distaste.
Yeah, one person, as I recall, we didn't even bring him up. They were just like that annoying guy, Keith.
I'd hate to be that guy.
Keith?
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say this: like he meant well. He wasn't trying to be a dick. I just think he doesn't.
Like socially, he doesn't know.
Yeah, like he wasn't
The
being
boundaries.
mean-spirited, which is, and it turned out to be a good conversation.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
just his personality just doesn't mesh with yours.
The approach was, but you know what?
Or anyone who doesn't like getting hit.
My personality doesn't match with a lot of people's. You know what I mean? I'm someone's Keith. You know? I am. So
Go step in it. Go step in it. Pow.
Is it?
Yeah.
All right, my man Keith.
And we got the smoke shop on that side.
So which stand is yours?
Both of them.
Both of them. I noticed the Jay and Silent Bomb.
Oh, yeah,
Jay and
yeah.
Silent Bongs?
Yeah, Jay and Silent Bob.
Yeah,
In
that's
direct
cool.
competition with you.
Oh, how do they sell?
All right. On the boardwalk does stuff here. Then
Have you sold even one? Be honest.
I sold maybe one or two.
Yeah.
Bullshit. One or two. I sold either this many or twice as much. Bullshit. He's lying. What?
well, he knows we're friends with Kevin. He doesn't want to insult us.
Why would it be insulting to me? Why the fuck would I care if he sold one or two? You know what I was wondering though? I know that you guys carry these water pipes.
Right.
New Jersey's on the brink of legalizing marijuana. What if this becomes a dispensary part of it? You got to sell some fucking.
Oh, Kevin Smith branded weed.
That saves the store.
Mm-hmm. No, okay.
Yeah,
Now you're talking.
Now, if it saves the store, you know, I mean, just because I don't partake in the smoking of
You can still be a purveyor.
hashish doesn't mean that that
The devil's weed.
it doesn't mean
Devil's
that I can't sell it. I mean, if it's legal,
Right?
I mean, it's legal.
Right.
There's no gray. It's
You think-
black or white.
But if you think fucking Q's pickle platters are going to stink the place up.
So Kevin comes in and he's like, comics are out.
I still
Oh, there's no more comics.
It's just a weed shop. It's a head shop.
I mean, at this point, I mean, you got to do what you got to do,
Right.
you know, and it's legal.
It's legal.
Right, it's legal. It's not like, but you know, somebody's going to come in. Do you have the harder stuff?
Right. Like we did with the guy with the
Yeah.
fucking knives.
Do you have the coke?
Bry, I told you no.
Do you have the, do you have the PCP? Do you have?
Wow. This is a guy whose last experience with drugs was watching a 1950s PSA.
Do you have the PCP?
You ever see somebody play a piano when they're high?
It's sad.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
Yeah. It's heartbreaking. Yeah. So then there is no Flocka section, is what you're saying.
Oh god, that's great.
Someone who really knows. Here, not really.
Are you a purveyor of the pot?
It's always the.
I figure if you're selling it, you must be into it, right?
He's got to be into it. If he's not, he should be. He needs it more than anybody I've ever met.
If you found a joint in one of your daughter's pocketbooks, you're gonna be very depressed. You're not gonna like it.
No.
You're gonna be disturbed. But if it's legal, still disturbed?
Yeah. I try to tell her it's like you know when you get older and you are able to look back and you be like, you had enough willpower and you're strong enough to not fall in with the crowd, you're going to be so pleased with yourself. You're not going to need any other friends except me.
Sounds like you're high. She's like, we're not friends now. I don't know what you're talking about 50 years from now.
I'm telling you, you're going to be so proud of yourself that you're going to just be like, you're going to realize that like,
you took no chances. Yeah.
She already picked her tombstone out. It's like, thank God I didn't live life to its fullest.
Oh, that ain't living life to its fullest.
There are some things like I'll try a lot of shit. Like there's still stuff I do want to try, but there are some things that I'm like, I agree with you. It's like that is not living life to its fullest. Like there's shit that, again, somebody on PCP, they get tased, they get shot, and they're still walking down the street.
It's Russian roulette. You take some of that crazy stuff. You don't know what's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to be get hooked on it.
Yeah. Well,
some people die fucking taking bad Molly once.
Yeah.
They die.
Or like the heroin that they put out there that has all the fentanyl in it.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't mess with that stuff.
Nah.
I wish that
get a hot shot.
My kids grew up in a world with no drugs, so it wasn't an option.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I wish.
I feel like that is your house. Do you have salt and pepper in your house even?
I just mean, but I can't control the world outside that house.
Right.
So I wish that there was no.
You got to hope for the best.
That's all you can do.
So Pam and Edgar did.
Live your life as an example, and always throw it in their face that you never did anything like that.
Right. That way you can sit in judgment from on high and be like, I was and always shall be better than all of you because I abstained.
I mean, it's a good plan. You risk the small chance that they might not want to live the same exact life as their father, but yeah.
Who on the surface seems thrilling. But if you really dig down deep, it's not as fucking romantic as it seems.
It's a small chance. I'll grant you that.
I put exactly 5.2 miles on my car to work, 5.2 on the way back. If you ever see my odometer more than 10.4 miles, you should put me in a home. It means I lost my mind.
No.
You got any weed or crack
Everything
yourself?
for tobacco you sold me.
What's that? Nice.
Tobacco.
So you don't use any of the products. You're not a guy.
Everything
who...
we sell for tobacco you sold me.
Oh.
Do you use
okay.
tobacco in it?
Tobacco.
Wink.
I can't fuck around with that. You're right about that.
That's what I hear.
Everyone who sells that kind of shit is exactly like that. They don't want to joke around. It's like it's like going to the airport and be like, I got a bomb.
Yeah.
Like there's no joking about it.
Yeah, it must be
No bullshit.
Must get come down hard on if they fucking say the wrong thing, right?
Oh yeah. Yeah, if you're like, you could put weed in it if you want. I guess that should be a jailable offense. It seems to make sense.
How long you been here, bud?
18 years now? 90. 2000 we moved in? Yeah,
Wow.
so 18 years. You know?
So do you sell more tobacco-related products or phone
A little bit
products?
everything. A little bit
He's very non-committal.
18 years. That's long. That's almost as long as the stash. They would start about around the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they were selling like smoke-related stuff back then, or cell phone stuff back then.
So wait, you think that head shops started in the early 2000s?
I guess not, right? I guess they would have started in the 50s.
Yeah, I remember
Jack's
that.
used to be a head shop in the 70s. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, like I mean, they
Same
had music
moment?
and shit, but they had Jack had like
wow,
a section
shit.
with.
I thought all that
pipes and all
stuff has
kind of
come
stuff.
back into vogue now with the vapes and shit.
Oh, it has, but I mean, those kind of places. I mean, they're way more prevalent, but those places have always been around. At the old stash, remember the dude used to sell the hippie guy before he hanged he hanged himself.
Okay, so wow, that's a long time to be selling the head shop stuff, but cell phones, that's just a recent thing, right?
He didn't
relatively
look that
recent.
old.
No, I had a cell phone when I was 23. 24?
It's the big stuff. It's the big.
Right around the
nuts.
same time you got your license.
No. When I was 23, 24, and I was late getting them. Like, people had them already at that point. I resisted about 3 years getting a cell phone. And that's 22 years ago.
Was there a big like minutia like products to go with your